Usually when I say we have a lot of stuff to cover with AMC, we have a lot of stuff to cover, but in today's video, we got a lot of stuff to cover. AMC is about to report earnings tonight, and I'm going to do my best to stream it, so make sure to have post notifications on. And currently, everything is pumping. We need to talk about it. We need to talk about what shorts are getting liquidated, what is giving us signs going into earnings, and how this is going to pan out. Without further ado, guys, please hit the like button on the video. It helps me out, and it's free. Get this video to 1,000 likes. Let's get into it. AMC basically trading at $5 even, up 3.75% on the day, trying to break previous resistance around 504, getting rejected. We need to see volume continue to increase, and we need to see a push higher on this. It seems as if they have a lock on it coming into earnings, and previous earnings, AMC likes to gap down. They like to pull it down. However, IMAX reported earnings. They're up 10%. They're trading at $17.39, which is an AMC competitor. As you can see, lots of green, lots of pops higher, right? We got a nice gap here. Another competitor, Cinemark, recently reported earnings. Lots of green, came down based. Another nice climb up here, up 3% on the day as well. And then not to mention what crypto's doing. We're going to touch on crypto later in the video, but Ethereum Classic and AMC track each other. Ethereum Classic broke above this resistance level easy, right around $27, now trading at $30.20, up 7.32% on the day, which is beautiful, along with XRP bouncing right in the point of interest, coming up to 60 cents. Watch for resistance around 62 before breaking higher and officially mooning. Overall, all of the signs as of right now, those are just a few, are pointing for AMC to gap higher. But on the 1 minute time frame, on the 3 minute time frame, the more barcoding you see, the less likely it is that we see some sort of squeeze back above $62, back above $77, or after split back above $300 something, right? Now coming into earnings, short interest is at 12.05%. According to Ortex, we know it is much greater. We know we've owned the float several times over, probably own IOUs, right? But we pay attention for the trend. So apparently there was a slight decrease in the trend. Coming into earnings, we also have more calls than puts expiring in the money, 13,000 calls compared to 4,000 puts, and then 72,000 calls expiring out of the money, which is a lot if AMC decides it wants to scale higher. During earnings, you're going to see a little bit of a gamma ramp, all right? That's a good thing to see. Yesterday, 170,000 short exempts. I told you they were probably saving up some firepower with these short exempts under 100,000 for about 4, 5, 6 consecutive days, and they dropped 170 on it yesterday. I assume today it's going to be a lot more, especially with earnings after hours. Also, Adam Aaron says he has much to say, so keep that in mind. Hopefully, it's going to be positive. But take a look at this. Institutions are also buying more than before the 2021 June run-up. Who says AMC is dead? As you can see back here, based off of where we're tracking, institutions decided to buy up. Buy button was taken away, and then right before the June run-up, buy in again. And now institutions are loading back up right here at this price. AMC is clearly undervalued, not only to retail investors, but institutions as well. Speaking of purchases in AMC, AMC saw a huge order imbalance of 892,827 shares on the buy side. They could not match the sellers over here. And finally, another sprinkle on top for AMC's competitors. Netflix will be raising their prices once again. Movie theaters are not dead. Before we get into an amount of shorts that are getting liquidated, margin called, let's talk about GameStop testing the macro trend line. This thing is fighting the macro trend line perfectly to a T. It came up to resistance at 1450, came back in and broke under the macro trend line, trading around 1415. It is testing this breakout. Once GameStop breaks out of this clean, you're watching for resistance right around 1520 and then 1835. And if neither of those show that this thing is going to get pushed to lower, GameStop is going to move a lot higher very fast, along with AMC. GameStop also has more gamma to the upside than to the downside, and the weekly report is looking good. About 9,000 calls compared to basically 1,000 puts expiring in the money, and then 45,000 compared to 15,000 call to put ratio out of the money. Short exempt volume has been high on GameStop for the past 3 days, 11,000, 13,000, and 17. The closer it gets to the macro trend line, the more short exempts they drop on it to keep it below. Now, one thing to remember, and I just want to put this out there for you guys that are holding AMC and that are sick of it, because I understand the price at the peak of where it's going to go, at the peak of where it was, right, is not a squeeze. And I just want to put this out there because we might be getting around that season again. Of course, so when you want I don't give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I have several exit strategy videos that you can look at, but AMC is at 50 cents a share pre-reverse split. Remember, Goldman Sachs placed a 628 share price target on AMC, aka 62.5 pre-reverse split non-squeeze value, right? Whether these share prices mean anything, it's still something to note. And remember that GameStop moved to 500 without any shorts closing, equivalent to AMC at 5K a share. Remember, it's been 3 additional years of shorting and naked shorting. Remember, 10,000 a share is really 1,000 a share. Remember all the days they've manipulated the stock. They've been showing you a fake price. Now make them pay your price. A long time ago we said, whatever price all of retail holds to is the price it goes to. And that is still the valid case. Now, $120 million in leveraged Bitcoin positions were just liquidated in the past 24 hours on top of the $200 million we talked about in yesterday's video. Crypto is going nuts. And before we get into the market, crypto, and what I just entered as a trade, I want to ask you guys real quick to get in the Discord so you can come talk with me all day long, stocks as well as crypto, and the most amazing people are in there who talk stocks and crypto as well. So level up your trading journey. It's the best vibes. There's no bad questions. Whether you're a beginner or advanced trader, this is the place to go. It's a coffee a month. The link is right under the video. And we have options trading alerts in there. We post gains, post our losses, and more. Best place to go, best vibes. And also, if you want up to 15 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000 per stock, earning almost 10% on your cash, which is kind of insane with zero risk. Sign up for Moomoo using my link at the top of the description and deposit $1 in there. They're going to start giving you free stocks, benefits, level 2 order book data, access to trading options, going long, going short, and more as a retail trader. Overall, it's just a very good platform that's free, and they're giving you a ton of other benefits. Both of those links are in the top of the description and pinned in the top of comments. Now, the SPY is at 506.50, still sitting above 5,000. Coming into several catalysts we have in March, the BTFP program ending CPI data, and then the FOMC deciding whether they want to cut, pause, or raise interest rates, all going to affect the overall market. SPY is basically basing off of this trend line with fading volume, looking like it is going to move higher, but this, again, doesn't have to be the case. There is a gap fill all the way down here around 497.30. Bitcoin, absolute monster. Hulk Dick 62,850, up 10% on the day. This thing is going absolutely insane coming into the halving, breaking above several key resistance levels. The next key resistance level is at 64,000, so watch that level on Bitcoin. As of right now, it is going to fight and test its all-time highs, in my opinion, and you may see a pullback. You may see a disgusting one. I'd watch for a base all the way back down at 58 to 54,000. Okay, if we pull back to 58 to 54, get some nice consolidation and move higher, you're breaking at 64, coming up to 72 to 76. Also, Ethereum is going absolutely insane, up 7% on a day, 3,400, breaking a key resistance level, breaking over the 618 on the fib. Next up, the 786 at 4,000. The next level for Ethereum is 4,000. Now, the White House says Bitcoin mining puts significant strain on the power grid. Speaking of Bitcoin mining, Mara up 10.85%, $33.60. In my opinion, this thing has a good shot coming up to $36.75, and that is exactly why I entered it in the trading challenge. Again, be very, very careful. I'm in it in the trading challenge, currently down 6% on it. I'm in it. I have a stop loss, 28.51. You want to know my trades as soon as I take them, join the Discord. And this is just the small account. This is the small trading challenge. Follow me on Frenetically, where you can copy my trades as soon as I take them with a click of a button. Also, something that is going to affect this, Mara has earnings after the close today, including AMC, so watch both of these. This is going to be a fun night, to say the least. Finally, to close out the video, Tesla 203.26, up 1.81% on the day, still trading in this channel, building up some momentum to move higher. Tesla is looking good, and the last sprinkle on top is that Apple reportedly cancels all plans to build an electric car. Overall, guys, that's what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. Again, have post notifications on because I may be streaming the earnings call tonight. That is it. Join the Discord, get your free stocks. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.